An athlete is redoing hurdle race to qualify for the next round because her hurdle was clipped by another runner. She hits the final hurdle at this time trial and doesn't advance.
Listen to the crowd cheering her on. It's an awful situation. Oh, I cannot believe that.
Stumbling into a hurdle and dropping out of the race is something that happens often to racers, but dropping out at the very beginning is a fail on another level. Something similar happens to a participant in the long jump. He trips right before the foul line and falls headfirst into the sand pit. In general, steeplechase is a tough sport, and it's even tougher when it's raining. An athlete learns this the hard way by taking a brutal and spectacular fall. Fortunately, she is fine.
Peleándose, Petersen y Cacho. Se va al suelo Petersen. Se va al suelo Petersen. Y Femke Bol, destacada. Y ha vencido Femke Bol con 53.91.
Sometimes brutal fails and funny moments come together. An athlete trips over a hurdle and sweeps the cones by the track like a bowling ball. During the men's 1500 meters final, one of the runners throws aside an object and three of his opponents fall on the ground at the same time.
Andy Butchart recognising that yes, Mark Scott is a danger if the race keeps going really slow, and also that's a danger.
Watch Hein. You know what, they are queuing up behind. Clark got clipped.
Butchart recognising that yes, Mark Scott is a danger.
You think that you've seen everything in sports, but I'm pretty sure that you haven't seen a start like the one in the next video. The goal in the high jump is not to jump over the bar, but under it. But sometimes even pro athletes make silly mistakes that lead to very funny moments.
197, first attempt. Ooh. Vukovic sees his best. Last year, that her lifetime best was.
It turns out that in hurdling, the obstacles are not only the hurdles, but also the legs of the athletes themselves. The runner in the next video makes a brutal and spectacular fall, but continues the race. Even after the finish line, fails and funny moments surprise the athletes, and we certainly know that faceplant on the track is not a pleasant moment for any runner. Some athletes take fails and loses very hard, but others choose to accept the circumstances as they are with a smile on their face. An athlete hits the first hurdle with her leg and that throws her off. She loses balance, unable to get her lead let up and crashes at high speed into the hurdle.
And Harrison goes down. Harrison, right, the trail leg hits the first hurdle, it throws her off, she doesn't even get that lead leg up. So here's one, she hits it, and then the next one, she doesn't recover from what happened on hurdle one, and she takes a nasty...
A runner tries to pass the hurdle easily, but doesn't calculate the distance correctly, hits his leg and falls to the ground.
El atleta italiano, el que tendrá que llegar a los 2 kilómetros en 5:25.
La primera caída ahí, además.
Uf, muy joven. Y que ha dejado a todos absolutamente... ¡Ay, sí, esa es la caída!
A Swedish runner clicked one of the hurdles and then couldn't quite get control of the situation and fell on the ground.
Check three to the left, and it's Kolchik who has the lead alongside Kudalova. Kolchik and Kudalova on the inside for Seridu.
That's very unfortunate, really, and that's in fact as the Swede down heavily there, clipped that hurdle and then couldn't quite get control. And then
In rhythmic gymnastics, the key to success is accuracy, but it seems that the athlete in the next video has slippery fingers, which makes it difficult for her to control the ball. Diami tries to do her best in her last attempt, but makes a simple mistake and scores very low, losing her chance to win the gold.
Ona z kolei jest mistrzynią, brązową medalistką Mistrzostw Europy Juniorów w skoku dal i znowu usiadła jej ta prawa noga. Tak, narodowe bardzo często umieszcza się w informatorze, być może urodziła się już w Hiszpanii. W każdym razie...
Hitting a hurdle is always an unpleasant moment, but the runner in the next video makes it differently. He hits his foot on the hurdle and falls on the ground in an unexpected way. After the great start of her performance, an athlete misjudges her remaining distance, and after the last somersault, she lands right before the mat in a rather incorrect manner. During Tokyo Olympics, in men's 110 meters hurdles, a runner trips, falls and dives directly to a hurdle.
Posiciones y que van a ser los dos primeros clasificados. Se ha caído el japonés. Han dicho Sier que no se puede quedar donde estaba. Y entonces
De momento, decimos que de momento está dentro, no es que esté dentro, falta una serie y la siguiente serie está...
And this is a funny moment made up by our team. On one of her attempts, this pole vault athlete breaks the pole and falls, but fortunately there are no problems and she continues her attempt.
On 4 meters 70. Oh, and this is not a sight that we want to see. I'm just watching that third attempt. Oh, wow. So really, fortunately, you know, it's something that you see in a comic